subcontractor. He's one of our plumbing specialists. Plumbing's not really an easy job because we always change things around. Tell me what you got going on.
You've got the main circulation pump, all its plumbing is installed. You've got the auxiliary pump, which is for the waterfalls.
Okay.
All its plumbing is installed, and now we just have a third and final pump, which is for the swim jet.
So let's get this thing in there.
I didn't even know how a swim jet worked. It's hooked up with a separate 4 horsepower pump. There's suction lines that come from the therapy pool and draws the water to the pump and then pumps it back to make it like you're swimming against the river.
Alright, got her.
Alright, good job, guys. Good job. That means all the plumbing done for the pool, so now we go do the backfill.
Backfill is by hand, though. Don't drive over it.
No, I'm gonna drive over it.
I'm here in Sarasota, Florida at a rock yard trying to find some additional rocks. I've already ordered a bunch of rocks from Tennessee, but we're kind of missing some of the river rocks.
Oh, Snowmason's candy shop. Look, these even look like candy. These are little rock excursions that I take with Luke. It's really a nice time for us to like spend some quality mother-son time.
I think these are the perfect color tones, you know, and they're nice because they look like the old stone that tumbled over thousands of years. Well, this is probably about a ton and a half right here, which this should be enough to violate through that street. Henry and Valerie, they, really extended themselves to make their dream come true, and I want to give them a surprise that they're not even expecting. This is like scary for them to spend this kind of money on their backyard. They want to make sure it comes out perfect. I brought a woman here with me to help me today because she's really creative too. Sometimes she'll see something a little differently than I do, and it's always fun to have somebody to kind of bounce ideas off of. So let's make it more than perfect. Let's create a little tranquil spot for them.
Maybe even a meditation kind of spot.
Yeah, I don't know if they're into meditating, but just chilling or whatever.
Becoming a vegetarian after 60 years. Maybe he's gonna, come into Zen meditation, all that.
It's like, whoa, woman, like trying to bring her back in. Create a real tranquil area. Maybe in the morning they can come out, have their coffee, look at the preserve behind them.
Tranquility.
Tranquility. So let's find their tranquility.
Well, some women like to go shoe shopping. I like to go rock shopping because I'm a rock cow.
Oh, look at these. Remember we used to make these rock benches in Vermont all the time for woodland gardens?
Yep.
Sit next to me, see if it's big enough for 2 people. Yeah, not too bad. This one's neat. It's natural stone, but it's got a little bit of an architectural element to it.
Right.
More like furniture. I kind of like how you got that little armrest.
That was a little wobbly. This is
this is comfortable. Although this one over here, it kind of leaves more to the imagination. I kind of like the free spirit of it. And you can kind of sit at it from different angles, Well, definitely a lot of inspiration here. I guess we just need to keep our minds open, and as we look around and as that area starts to take shape, we can figure out if we want something more architectural or we want something more free-form.
okay.
Awesome.
That's good.
Premium weekends keep on rolling at Golden Corral, where your dollar always stretches further. Advantage your weekend with a new garlic parmesan sirloin, prime rib, and more. Just $13.99. Only at Golden Corral.
Forget about the cowboy walk because of the saggy
Good.
It's time to dance freely. Thanks to Pampers Cruisers. The first and only diaper that helps distribute wetness evenly into 3 extra absorb channels, so it doesn't sag and stays drier. So wheel it and jiggle it in Pampers Cruisers. Wishing you love, sleep, and play. Pampers. You can find a recipe for almost anything.
Baby cousin's gonna love that, isn't she?
Oh my gosh!
And gather all the right ingredients.
We're gonna make the same meal this year.
I know, but the happiest moments in life don't always come from a cookbook.
Joining us.
They come from the heart. Find low prices every day on fresh food for your Easter meal. Walmart.
Watch the reaction of cat lovers when they find out about the ingredients in their kitten's food.
I think I would choose brand J because the deboned chicken, fish, brown rice. I think it's good.
What about brand K?
Chicken byproduct, corn.
I would not
Want to give my cat that food.
Let's focus a little bit more on brand J.
The Blue Buffalo. I was actually curious about that brand.
All right, brand K is?
Wow, Purina.
Really? So I would definitely go for the blue.
All right.
Brand L.
Could that be your kitten's food? Find out now at TrueBlueKitten.com.
Lily, she pretty much lives in her favorite princess dress.
But once a week I let her play sheriff so I can wash it. I use Tide to get out those week old stains and Downy to get it fresh and soft.
You are free to go.
Tide and Downy together.
Brakes. They aren't complicated. If they act up, stop in the AutoZone. With our help, you can always fix your car with confidence. What's up, America? Bring that.
You had a long, stressful day, and now you need a little help falling asleep. Time for Unisom Sleep Minis. The little capsules work fast, so you get a good night's sleep and wake recharged. Unisom Sleep Minis. A stressful day deserves a restful night.
If you slowly lost the ability to walk, what would you remember about your final steps? Victims of ALS gradually lose the use of their limbs before ultimately losing their lives. Join the walk to defeat ALS and help us come one step closer to striking out Lou Gehrig's disease. Sign up today at walktodefeatals.org.
We build pools that nobody else can do.
Insane Pools Off the Deep End. New episodes Fridays at 9 on Animal Planet.
Jet's Galaxy is back.
This is amazing.
It is amazing. Saving pet owners.
For me to lose him would be losing a part of me.
Saving families.
If they're really trapped.
That is as close to a 911 as you get in my line of work.
Saving cats.
I trust you. It's a huge difference how far you have come with him.
It's my job to help change people's lives, one cat at a time.
My Cat from Hell. New season. Saturday, April 2nd and 8th on Animal Planet.
Today I'm at the Taylor's home in Bradenton. The rocks are arriving. Exciting. We got 2 tractor trailer loads of stone, which is equivalent to about 48 tons.
Hey, check it out, guys. We got all the rocks unloaded. Let's get into our positions. I want women to help with the grotto. You can be down in there. I'll select the rocks, strap them, crash, get in the machine, swing them into woman. Old man, start working on the stream and then the rock bridge. Sunshine, of course, you'll be the mud man. Just mix it as fast as you can.
Sir mix a lot.
Mud is a mix of Portland, water, and it's sand. It adheres everything and dries to a solid, so that it's like one solid mass.
That was pretty long. I'm probably gonna have to move that return. So it's gonna be out like this. If we could just replumb that. We're trying to get this rock into place before the mud sets up. So the mud's drying up quick. Only have 5 minutes. Plumbing is something you don't see, but it's critical to making sure everything is efficient, flows properly. I mean, it's basically the veins of the project. Maybe a short piece of pipe for now.
Okay.
You know, a lot of times the plumbing goes in before the rock work, and it's hard to anticipate exactly where you're going to want the main feed to end up. So in this case, you know, we had to go backwards a little bit, stop down, move the plumbing before we could finish the rock work. But this kind of thing happens time to time. You just kind of fix it, go with the flow. Now we're back to rock work. We can keep moving forward.
Oh my God, that's just gorgeous.
Hey, old man.
Yeah.
What do you need over here?
Lucas put me in charge of building the stream, and I'm going to be connecting the 2 pools with a stream and a bridge going over it, so I'm excited about building this.
I'm thinking it takes on too much of a trough effect, and it looks more like something like cows drink
Drink
out.
out.
You know what I mean?
How can I make this look natural? So bring me some thin rocks, but some big size so it looks like a boulder.
But the boulder is actually laid back here.
Got it.
Hey, thank you.
There's a sneak here.
Oh, it's a black racer. It was just a black racer. They're more or less harmless. We find them all the time in the rocks. Old man, he is afraid of snakes. He can't stand snakes. He'll jump out of his skin.
So, John, I was,
So afraid of snakes. I hate them.
what's the matter, John? He likes the stream idea.
He ain't going in my stream. It's not good for me. I'm an old man. I can't take her in and give me a heart attack.
Ugh, snakes just creep me out.
That's how we roll. Now let that poor thing go.
Just like you are, go down. Yeah, I like how this is coming together, you know. We're definitely have the clearance. This is like 7 foot. I'm the Rock Conqueror.
Hey, Lucas, what's up, man? Think you're creating your wow factor.
No. So, you know, we basically just got to level off the rest of it and then put that huge grotto rock on, and that's your big waterfall.
Okay.
So,
Henry's just not getting as pumped up as I thought he would. I mean, I know he's a little bit pessimistic, but I hope he gets excited at some point.
then over here, old man's been working on the stream. By the end of the day tomorrow, old man will have that set to where we can do the bridge over it.
It's coming together.
I'm just looking for a couple little accolades, maybe.
But I see my swim jet.
Oh, yeah, you see the
Yeah, I see the big pipe. Man.
We got this plumbed in too now, so that's gonna be a lot of water shooting out of that pipe for us.
Yeah, that's right. I can't believe it is. This is what I wanted.
I can't believe he's that excited about plumbing. I mean,
That's crazy. I feel like you just 24-time grotto and you're getting more excited about the swim jet.
I'm ready to swim. Oh, man, this is something. This is the theme of my pool right here. My therapy pool. You didn't understand that very much.
Hey, Crash, old man. Henry loves your swim jet.
All right.
That's it. I'll go home, take a nap.
Glad you like it, Henry. I love it, man. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Henry and Valerie are really taking a huge leap of faith in me. They've been ripped off by previous contractors, so Henry doesn't think anybody can build the backyard dream he's always been wanting. But it's our job to change his mind and show him that we can really rock his world. So I'm going to visit my friend Robert's shop today to create an extra special surprise for them. It's just going to take that project to the next level, giving Henry his wow factor. Hey, what's up, Robert? I got you some cool Minnesota glacial boulders.
My name is Robert. Basically, we do stone cutting processing here.
We're building this awesome lagoon paradise for the Taylors. I want to do a surprise for them. I want to make a little tranquil seating area just for the two of them. I have quite a collection of rock at my house, and I knew Robert would be the perfect guy to help me select the right rock. I'm thinking about carving these into one table and then polish the top and leave all the edges live.
When I first looked at the rock, I did have scary thoughts. The material looks harder than I thought. My saws, they have segments, and they might have a problem with that rock because we did break those segments before on that saw. Might be hard to cut them.
This has to work. There is no
You got
plan
that
B.
weird mustache.
Get the cutting edge. Can we try?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Like the taste of fresh apples? Try an angry
Oh,
orchard
look, the
hard
Spartan
cider.
breed.
It takes 2 apples to make
And
each
my
bottle of
Spartan.
angry orchard.
Nice one.
Refreshing and not too sweet. Angry orchard hard cider.
Yeah.
Jam.
How can this have been washed 12 weeks ago and still smell like springtime? Unstoppables Air Wash Scent Boosters. The more you pour, the more scent you'll savor. Toss it in before your clothes for luxurious scent up to 12 weeks. Unstoppables by Downey, America's best scent booster. Welcome back to the Pittsfish Outlander Sport Network, everybody. We've got 20 minutes till sundown with They Make It. This might be a good time for all-wheel control. There's the decision. Off-road we go. With a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty and a 2.4-liter engine, they're powering into that final stretch. What a finish with time to spare. This broadcast was brought to you by the new 2016 Mitsubishi Outlander Sport. Make your drive a sport.
Come in now and get 0% APR for 72 months. Ever since Jim signed up for Lowe's personalized lawn care plan, I've been up on my hind legs trying to get a better view of his grass. It's so beautiful. Crap. My tiny unicorn legs.
And got extra hits on you.
Walk-behind mower for only $289 at Lowe's.
With my moderate to severe ulcerative
Cry my
colitis,
blood.
the possibility of a flare was almost always on my mind. Thinking about what to avoid, where to go.
Kicked it twice. Sparta! Sparta!
Hey, dude, get the hot
Air
sauce.
helps people like me get UC under control and keep it under control when certain medications haven't worked well enough.
Humira can lower your ability to fight infections, including
You gotta punch it when she's
serious,
going
sometimes
to
fatal
ground.
infections and cancers, including
Ow.